up on YouTube and Facebook when we post it. Well, on Facebook, that's kind of weird. But anyway, on YouTube, make sure you're following because Facebook Live will be the backbone of me doing this show. Oh, by the way, I have an idea. This is ad hoc, even though we're filming it and it'll be in the show. This is not really for the show. Give me 1 second. Actually, you know what? Black and white this out. You don't usually do that. Do that for me right now. I think we should do a commercial. Something screwed up? Yes. You're in deep trouble, right? I love it. So while you crash that out, while you panic, I'll tell these guys. Are you dead?
Andy, force quit.
Yeah, it's spinning wheel of death. Everything I can do, but if I go here.
So force quit.
Force quit.
Yeah.
I
love
don't
it.
think it's gonna fit. Because right before I was talking with the guy.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I just talked with the tech team. How many exactly do you think people are gonna be calling in? I was like, a lot. It's gonna be a lot of calls in a short amount of time. He's like, all right, and when's the day for the show? He's like, 10 minutes. He's like, oh, wow.
All right, so what's gonna happen now?
I'm gonna quit.
Okay, I'm gonna stall here while you do this.
Sorry, guys.
India, find a question.
Nah, so we're gonna go the old school way. We have a new number.
No, we can't do the old school way. I think that thing was really working well.
It's broken. We broke it.
No, we didn't break it yet. You give up so easily.
No, I can't even.
Well,
I have to shut down my computer.
let me show you how you do it. It's very easy. You go, you hold it, good. What's the problem? You're gonna lose stuff?
I mean, cool, but then, all right.
Well, what?
We can still use the Google Voice number.
But I don't want to. I want to use this thing.
I have questions.
Yeah.
Google Voice works.
India, you ask a question. You go figure. I'm not doing Google Voice. I want to use that thing. Is that the guy calling?
Yeah.
I love it. Good hustle. Way to watch. You keep doing your thing. We'll do our thing.
Well, you want to talk about what you would do if you're the CEO of Yahoo?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
What if you woke up and you were the CEO of Yahoo? How would you revitalize the company? From Robert.
Well, I mean, look, I think what I would do is, truthfully, a lot of M&A, mergers and acquisitions. I would go and look at the Anchors and the Musical.lys and the after schools and the things that are emerging in the marketplace and realize that what I have is a business model that is cold or not working as well and not rolling. And so that's what I have an issue in. What I have an advantage in is that I have dollars and assets and money from Alibaba and other places that I can deploy. And so I think when your core business is not driving upward mobility in growth in your company, the thing you do is you leverage that asset to try to build up your future. And so my answer would be M&A. And I think to Marissa's credit, the current CEO, and I have a lot of respect for her, and I think it was a tough gig that she jumped into. She went out and did that and bought Tumblr for a big nut. And to me, in hindsight, if she would have been able to buy Instagram instead of Facebook buying it, though I'm sure Kevin wouldn't have sold to Yahoo the way he would have to Facebook, but there was definitely, I do believe that when Marissa became the CEO, there was probably a moment there where she could have bought Snapchat for $1 billion or $2 billion, but then the question becomes, when you buy these hot things on the way up, do they stop becoming those hot things once they go and get cashed out and there's not the same energy? And so the other thing I would have thought about is hardware. I'm very obsessed right now with the notion of hardware. I think Facebook should absolutely, don't worry about the costs. I think that Facebook should absolutely make a television, for example. And so I think Yahoo could have made a television, could have made a Netflix competitor. I didn't like your reaction there, Eddie. Worry about the cost. And so the biggest thing I would say to all of you, to make this a little bit more relevant to so many that watch, why don't you focus on the following? If you're in a business that has a situation where it's not growing as well, you need to kind of disrupt yourself and try to make new revenue angles and try to do different things. If you stay the course and try to do incremental things that grow your business, that becomes a vulnerability. So if you're in a 3 to 4 year funk where your business is flat, you have to really change the business, not just do what you're doing a little bit better. For example, wine library, one thing I've always debated, that if we capped out our growth in the wine stuff, is to really build out gourmet library and become like a supermarket and sell cheese and gourmet meats and things of that nature. That's a big change than just doing wine selling a little bit better, doing a little bit better on the email service, adding a couple more selections or changing the pricing strategy on the core business. So if I was Yahoo CEO a year ago, and just trying to grow the business, not taking any of the Wall Street dynamics into play, which Marissa had to, I would have done very drastic things, and hardware would have been at the forefront. I think phones are too hard. I think televisions are easier. And so what I would have done is I would have made a Yahoo television that was unbelievable, would have bought a TV producing company that makes TVs, put Yahoo at the forefront of the brand, and then build an over-the-top Netflix-like business and produce original content that would have driven into there. Because look, Amazon and Netflix are now making some of the best television in the world. That means anybody can. Facebook, Snapchat, anybody can. And that's what I've done. I would have probably then reached out to this guy named Gary Vee and had give him a late night show. That would have worked. So some of the things. Andy?
Yep.
You ready to go?
Yep.
Same number?
Same number?
Same number.
Good. 949-793-7611. Here we go. All right.
Call from unknown caller. To accept, press 1. To send a...
Pedro,
Yes.
this is Gary Vaynerchuk. You're on the Ask Gary Vee Show, episode 202. How are you?
Oh my God, I'm good now. You're my man, my Jesus. What's going on?
I appreciate it, man. Pedro, what can I help you with? Where are you from and what's your question?
So I'm from Portland, Oregon. I'm the social media specialist of Motocorsa Ducati. And my question is about live streaming.
Okay.
So, as far as preparation for a live streaming, if you were going to do Periscope or Snapchat, how much do you need to be prepared for that?
I think that, and thanks for the question, it makes a lot of sense. Obviously, when you're an entrepreneur or personal brand, I actually think the more ghetto, the better. The more real. There's so many other platforms. Your Instagram photos, your Facebook posts, there's a lot of places to go polished. I actually think live stream's big upside is actually just the real and the raw, and the lack of preparation is really attractive and has been the reason people loved reality TV and the reason they would love Periscope. Now, when you work at a big company like you and others, you need to be careful. There's something in the background. Is there a document on the desk that people could see? You've got all these things that you have to worry about that big companies worry about. So you need some level of preparation, but I think